Hey, much of a community, man. Let me talk to you about something, dog. So, look, listen, I got my homies up in Cali, dog. I gotta just be honest, man. In reality, bro, like, I was just like sitting down, like, last night after being at this, bar. Gotta be honest, man. I went back, sat on the sofa, dog. My homie, like, I was like, messaging my homie up in, Cali, Atlanta, dog. Like, he was like he was surfing, like, the person in Cali. I was like, hey, bro, like, I wish I was in Cali, dog. It's really hot and get some pretty shawties, pretty young thing with some like pretty hey man, them shawties up in Cali, dog. Good looking, bro. Let me talk to you about something. So when I was on my mobile device, dog, I just bumped into something, dog. Like it was to do with some entrepreneur, like on socials, like I forgot his name, man. Like he had some real knowledge, man. He was talking about something, but he was talking about his journey where like he was on socials for at least about 2.5, 3 years, and nobody really knew this person, man. Like and nobody really knew this person, dog. I think when he was making content, a lot of time it was a lot of friction because a lot of people from his past. I mean, look, if you're going to be on socials, you're going to be making content, you're going to be doing your thing because you're trying to, add value and your personal value, trying to add value to your community. A lot of time, dog, a lot of people from your past people, your past, ex-partners, dog, ex-girlfriends, a lot of people will come up and they'll be like, hey, dog, man, who does he think he is, dog, man? I gotta just be honest, man. When I was watching that content, he said something that really stuck with me. I don't know where the content gone, but like, I could share a link of his profile, but it's like I just swipe it down, bro. It's like a social media like personality, but he's real knowledgeable. Which I'm saying. So let me just break it down to you, dog. Just hear me out. When he was starting up his social media journey, like he was talking about like how he put himself out there. I think being on this screen, there's a lot of challenges. I mean, look, you see my content. I talk about mental health and the well-being. I talk about innovation, business, tech, AI, robotics, and I talk about properties and talk about things that are entrepreneurial, which I'm saying. I mean, look, as of now, am I a wealthy person? Am I rich, super rich? Hell no, bro. I just finished my 20s, dog. I'm just in my early 30s, but am I gonna end up being a multi-millionaire maybe in the future? Fuck yeah, dog. I'm saying. I mean, the sky's the limit. I think a lot of people count themselves out based on the narrative of like a bunch of nobodies, a bunch of bums, bunch of like bum ass, dead ass, like haters, like who just want to come up and say, hey man, you know what? We know him, bro. He ain't gonna amount to much, dog. But for me, I think value comes from being a person of value. For me, like I think I see a lot of great entrepreneurs. Like this person, I was watching his content, but I see Bill Gates, Elon Musk, like Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison, got one of the best softwares out there, dog. He got Oracle, which pretty much does a lot of transactions and a lot of if you're using your phone to pay or using the bank, dog, it's softwares there, dog. So let me just talk to my community about this video. For me, like when I was watching this person's content, it was amazing, man. Dog, man. This person started his social media career. There was a lot of hate from I think there was a lot of hate from his past people that he went to school with, dog. A lot of people with trash mentality, which I'm saying they did not, they were suckers. He talks about this in this video. He goes, hey man, the people that were my immediate enemies, the people that put me as the villain in their narrative were the people that I went to high school with, dog. So for me, he talked about how there was a lot of people that tried to come back into his life, man. Hey dog, man, let me ask you something, right? Would you rather be happy moving on, trying to go do your thing, trying to get it, go see your homies up in different countries, like trying to drive a car? I mean, maybe it's not now, dog. Like you could be watching this content, I could be making this content sitting up in this great pub, but putting my content out there. But one day, bro, like I'm gonna get myself a really nice car, right? I'm saying I wanna do like a business up in Asia. I'm Sri Lankan Tamil, like I'm Sri Lankan Tamil, so like I'm British American. I got history with America, dog. So for me, like I got opportunities up in Asia. Like I gotta go see what's popping there. But with the story, man, he talks about this. Is a lot of past people probably come up. I got people that don't even know me. They haven't even seen me in 15, 20 years, dog. So they come up and they're like, we know him, bro. Like we gotta talk about what's popping, man. I'm saying, like, so this person was talking about when he was starting up his career on the social media space, a lot of people that came up tried judge him, dog. There was a lot of people who were jealous and envious of him being on the social media space, bro. You're gonna get a lot of eyes, man. Like for me, like I don't see the point of being the hard. I watch this social media thing. There's like the hardest man on TikTok. I'm like, that's nonsense, because when the CIA, the FBI, the MI5 pulls up, nobody's that hard anymore. I'm saying. So I gotta just talk about this, man. So at one point in this video, he goes, he says there's a dog, which made me think like it was a thoughtful moment, bro. Like my coach, my homie up in Cali, Atlanta, New York, Brooklyn, dog. He says, bro, like you gotta get to a point where you know where you're going, like you know what you're trying to do. You're pointing towards a North Star, like say if you got like if you're doing track. You're doing like, you're an athlete, you're doing track, dog. You're trying to just run to the end. You're trying to do 100, 200 meters, right? Now, as soon as you start running, dog, you're going to get hurdles. You're gonna get hurdles, like, there's hurdles, like, track running, I'm saying, Olympics, dog. You're going to get hurdles just like presenting itself just there. And you got to just be able to learn how to jump off and jump, on and just move on to the next big thing. You know I'm saying. So he talks about it just the same thing with your life, dog. Like you're gonna go through the social media journey and you're gonna get a lot of Karens, Kevins, a lot of haters, a lot of bum ass haters who got a problem with themselves and they try to project their insecurities onto you, dog. Like for me, when people come up and probably watch my content because I'm popping up on socials, dog, I get a lot of people that probably like think, who does he think he is? Who is Jacob Brown? He's not all that, bro. Probably people who's going out there saying, hey, bro, like Jacob Brown's not all that, bro. I'm like, hey, dog, like for me, like I'm trying to provide value, dog. Before great things are done, you gotta be judged. I'm saying, I mean, to be liked, you gotta be hated. I'm saying, I mean, to be admired, you gotta be critiqued and questioned, dog. I think for me, like my job is not to get approval from a bunch of nobodies who trying to be somebody, because I am a somebody in a place full of nobodies, dog. For me, like what's important is the journey. I think for me, like what I'm trying to get at is in this video he says like you gotta get to a point where you gotta just know why you're waking up every day, dog. You gotta just know what you're trying to do. I think maybe I may not see the process work, but the progress work. But in the future, dog, I'm gonna go do some great things. I want to just be able to get on like public speaking, get on conferences to talk with like business leaders. Hey dog, man, this is my third take, man. It's like I gotta keep on stopping. I'm saying this but for me, I gotta just finish this off, man. Look, listen, my community, go do your thing. Like if you're a singer, dancer, model, like you're trying to just work on your portfolio for your job, like what you're trying to do, go get it, man. Don't follow the 9 to 5, dog. That's a trap. I'm saying you might as well take a risk. You're young, like I'm 32 years old. I'm young. I've just finished my 20s. If you're young, go take a risk, man, because you don't want to be that person when you're 60 years old and you look back at your life and you're like, what? How would you actually feel, dog? You took a risk and you're 60 years old and it probably never worked out. I'm saying, but you took a risk, dog. Then you become a person of value because you took that risk. You can go then teach people how to go about, maneuvering through life when you're in your 60s, dog. So for me, I gotta say, man, is look, there's a lot of people that probably watch my content. I think value is important. I'm a person of value and I just want to share content. And I think what's important is just a life that's lived one life, no regrets, dog. So you gotta look at, some things like regrets and resentment. You don't want to be resentful of yourself when you're like in your 60s, like looking back at your life because you were scared to take a risk. I mean, look, when you're an entrepreneur, you're gonna have a journey. Like when you're on socials, you're gonna have a journey. You're gonna have some things work out, some things not work out, some things happen, some things never happen, some things support, because it's ultimately happening for you because the right people are coming to help you out. So if you're on socials, what this person was talking about, if you're on socials trying to like do your thing and nothing's happening, it's because the right people. Eventually, a dog, my homie, my trauma culture, a dog, my community, a dog on social, they'll find you. You just gotta give it time, man. You gotta be able to be patient. It will work out, but you gotta just wait because your community, your tribe, your culture is watching you. They're like trying to see a dog. Is he the real deal? Is she the real deal? Like is she gonna like go out there and do some modeling? Like she's gonna post some pictures. They trying to see that a dog. So you gotta just turn up and show up. I'm saying I always got these 2 rules to life, and I think it's helpful. Just hear me out. There's 2 rules to life, which is do whatever the fuck you want to do, a dog, with your life. Like as long as you're not committing crime, you're not breaking the law, do what you gotta do for you, for your family, try to go get it. Number 2 is show up. You gotta show up. Even if nobody's showing up for you, you gotta show up for yourself, because that means you respect yourself. Is self-value. I mean self-respect, which is value, because you're a personal value. I don't know you. You could be having a career in something like of value in the professional setting, a dog, and I hope that you go do it. I'm saying, I mean, I took a lot of risk, and had a lot of haters, bum ass, dead ass, haters who from the past, like trying to stop me from my purpose. But for me, like the journey is a journey, man. You gotta just like know that you can't take no for an answer, man. Like because there's probably your community, like in your what we are trying to do is waiting on you. Your family's gotta eat, bro. Sometimes, some days you can't eat. You gotta get to work. I'm saying, and work sometimes looks like not doing the 9 to 5, sitting somewhere and learning, and it's important. I just wanna be able to talk and just be of value, man. So I gotta go. So go check out my content, check out official on YouTube. I got some other projects. There's a lot of series I've started. I gotta start a scheduling process of putting this content together. But for me, it's always love to my community and share with my trauma culture, right? I gotta get it, man. I gotta go. I gotta do my thing. I see what's popping. So, hey, dog. Alright, man. I gotta go, bro. I hope everybody's, feeling real good and sexy, hey, dog. Watching my content. Obviously, come on, it's Jacob Brown's brand, the Eric Guitars. But I gotta just keep things moving, bro. Like I'm on this project, this process. I gotta keep up, showing up, turn up, and never look back. Cause we're going somewhere with this. Alright, man. Jacob Brown official. Alright, bro.